As I previously mentioned, it would drip overnight. It is still dripping. So if you're doing this job, it is always handy to have some cardboard around to help soak up most of the drips if you're going to leave it like I did overnight. Right, now let's get on and remove the solenoid block. As you can see, despite leaving it overnight, we are still dripping. And I can tell you that when I take that down, there's even more fluid going to come out. But I got to do it. One thing that I mentioned previously, and I'll just say it again, make sure you get that lined up correctly when you put in the new block. Okay, now one other thing we have to do before we can even attempt to take the block out is, can I get my camera to view it? Hang on a second. See that round plug? That has an outer ring that turns anti-clockwise. When you do that, it will disconnect the plug and then you can pull it out. Let me see if I... Right, there it is, disconnected. When you turn that ring fully anti-clockwise, it will push the plug out. So now that's done. That's good. And don't forget, you have to release this piece here first before you can do that. Now that is ready to come out. But of course there is pipes and screws connecting it. Well, pipes, a pipe up there. Hang on, let me see if I can show you. Come on, come on. Right there, there is a rubber thing, that black piece you see there, that black piece. That is, you want to make sure that doesn't come out. And then, as you can see, there's a hole there. That's where the filter goes up and into that hole there. Right, and now we're dripping again. So let's get going and start undoing this. Right, where is it? Ah, there it is. And I mentioned this yesterday or in the last video. What is this? I think it's a T40. Oh, come on, eyesight. Yes, it's a T40. Right. Let's start with the plastic ones. Okay, let's see. Now, these are quite long, as you can see. The ones in the plastic are short. I want to leave in a middle one, wherever a middle one is, so that it holds it until I'm ready. Drip, drip, drip. I think I've only got this one left now. Oh God, here it goes. All right, hang on, let me move the cardboard. And reduce the amount of mess on the floor. Got a feeling this is really going to piss out. before I attack that last screw, trying to make sure that is the only one. Alright, there's one here. That one, it's dripping. No, it's not. I think this is the only one I got left. Yeah, it is. Oh, here we go. This is now pissing out. I'm just going to leave that for a moment. Right, let's take what I think is the last one. Now don't worry, that can't go anywhere. I've seen to that. Whoa, it's running everywhere. And oh yeah, I think that's not coming down because they didn't take the ring out. Yeah, all right, let's let that drain. What a fucking mess. What I forgot to do, there was a seal around the the plug up here. I've got to take that out first. Ah, yeah. And now I've got a red nose. God, and that is still pissing out. Told you this was messy. I'm just going to leave that to drip again, as opposed to the drip that's doing it. For those of you that are not aware, when you get a nice new well, this is a refurbished one, solenoid block. You have to take this off. This is off. You have to take this off of your old one. Okay, and this controls it. This is the brains, if you like, in there. Oop, your little thingy fell out. Don't lose that, for Christ's sake. That, if I'm correct, and I'm sure someone will correct me, these, I believe, are like magnets here, and they tell it what to do. Because that lever that is in the car that I keep telling you, don't forget to get it hooked over here, it moves this up and down. That then sends a signal through here and says, open this solenoid, close this one. What the hell are you doing? Oh no, let's go into limp home. Yeah. All right, we're done. Well, for those of you that are curious as to what the inside of a transmission looks like, or a ZF transmission in this case, that's it there. That's all the bands you can see. Now, it is noted that there are 4 rubber bungs in here. I've already replaced them, so I'm not going to replace them again. And I've also replaced this, and there is a special name for that, and I can't remember what the hell it is. One of you out there, I'm sure, will know. But yes, these are all the bands in here that you can see for the various gears. I've never really delved deeply into transmissions. They fascinate me, I must admit, as to how the hell they all work. And perhaps if I was a younger man, I'd go on a course and learn about transmissions, but that's not going to happen. Right, I think we can call it quits now on this. There is one more piece I'm going to show you, but you'll have already seen it. Why? Because I'm filming this in reverse order. The power of editing. Yeah. Wowee. Oh, one other thing. Let me bring the camera down and see if I can. That is the piece that I hadn't removed. That is a seal and a plug holder for that big round plug that came out the back of the transmission. So don't forget that. Obviously, it has to go back in. Right, let's get those two. Right, I am now buggered until I get my new solenoid body. I did call the guy now, and I've texted him. I really do want to get this ordered so it can be here in 3 to 5 days. I want it here in 3 days. I may have to pay extra to do that, which is rather annoying. But I can't drive it like this. Fuck-a-doodle-doo. Oh, and also I must get a new gearbox mount. This one is old, and it looks like it's beyond its best. You're not seeing it, are you? Are you seeing it now? Can you see it now? I'm trying to get you... See, look at it. That looks like shit, doesn't it? I've got to get a new one. Let's get that ordered.